We're listening to a little bit of Tommy Davidson's latest work. It's called I Know. And the renowned comedian, actor, and singer is on tour with Cat Williams. And you can catch his stand-up routine. That's tonight at Madison Square Garden's Hulu Theater as well.
And he was just bopping to his
own.
It.
He's feeling
I love that song.
What a vibe, what a vibe.
Thank you. You guys got the same tan. But anyway,
you know what? Puerto Rican, Italian,
you know what I mean?
kind of a little bit.
Yeah, they come together. You see that? You know,
Absolutely.
You know, I got a little Italian. You know, Jimmy John's got a new style.
Oh, that kind of Italian.
No, my favorite Italian is still on you. You know, why you look around my house, Mick? I'll make. That's right, my house stinks. It stinks, Mick. I never asked you for no favors. All right, well, anyway.
I have Tiger Rocky.
Yeah.
You
could have been a champ, Rocky. And I wouldn't have to do Volkswagen commercials. Or be the penguin.
Penguin.
It was an old joke.
I'm old, so I get them all.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to New York.
Yes.
New York
Tito
living.
Nieves.
Yes.
Tito Nieve,
Yeah.
Marco Antonio. People don't know, but in the commercial break, you were
He was
singing a song in Spanish.
In Spanish, yeah.
I grew up kind of here in Manhattan a little bit, you know.
And in D.C.
During the 70s, you know, and in D.C.
Yeah, it was gritty.
So, you know, Puerto Rican, they got the handball going. They got the speaker out the window.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
All day, every
all
day.
All day, it's happening.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Do you dance salsa?
I do.
Do you break on the
I
one
do.
or the two?
Two.
Oh,
Any merengue? Just salsa?
That's too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too, really. Exactly. That's how I
You know.
feel.
Yeah, perito. Ay. Yeah, perito. You know.
any bachata? Too slow.
No, that's new.
That's
That's new, right? I can't get with
So it's
bachata.
like,
I've seen that.
Right?
I cannot.
You know.
I have no rhythm to begin with, and I can't find
You know,
it
yeah.
all in that. Yeah.
If I don't have the
Right.
but there's more like, you know, like what's going on?
Those
here?
fans of bachata, we apologize. But
Trying
anyway,
to keep up with it.
Okay.
so thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Time's
Thanks
up.
for
Gotta
having me.
go.
I love the
Yes.
flow of this. You guys just flow.
You like it? We brought this
Yeah.
table out special just for you. Don't lean on it too hard or it will break.
Okay.
Or then we get a new one.
I read the copy, and I'm reading it, you know, all formal, and then you guys just, and then the news comes on. You guys just talk.
We just talk.
Yeah, well, just you know.
We don't want to be formal. It's not
Yeah,
about
yeah.
formal.
Yeah.
And with this music playing in the background, I mean, we're feeling just kind of laid back, nice,
Like you're on a
smooth
yacht,
jazz.
like you're on a yacht in Monte Carlo.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very proud of that music that I'm doing now.
So how? Okay,
Yeah.
I always marvel at artists because your brains work in a different way. I think than mere
Especially this
mortals.
one.
Right.
Oh man, yeah. You don't want to hear.
Yes.
What was the inspiration behind doing all of this, breaking into music, and all the adding it to your repertoire?
It was first. Music was first with me. I sang as a kid. Ever since I was 4. I think I sang before I talked. And I did talent shows as a kid. I was a, protege in singing. I starred in all the plays, Bye Bye Birdie, Oliver.
Who were you in Bye Bye Birdie?
I forgot the character's name.
The main one.
The main, yeah. I forgot his name. It's been a while.
You?
A few years. Couple.
It's been
Just a
while.
minute.
Yeah, been just a minute.
Just a minute.
Bye Bye Birdie was really big here, by the way. When you were a kid, and you know the songs to that. Hey,
Yeah.
but and I go to shows with grown people. They come and knock on my mother's door and go, can he come and sing at the gig with us and blah 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 blah.
Oh,
wow.
She'd go with me.
Yeah.
So singing was first, but then I got about 13 to 14. I wanted to do what everybody else did, play basketball and football, all that. So comedy just happened. It was just something that just it happened when I was 18, 19. A friend of mine.
It found you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a job at a Ramada Inn as an assistant chef, and that was a good job for 19,
Sure.
right?
Right.
So I call my friend Howard, and I tell him, he goes, "Man, you're stupid. You could be out in Hollywood. Be doing movies.
Wow.
You're talented, like beyond."
Yeah.
And I end up performing at the clubs. That happened. But part of my plan when I got to Hollywood was stand up first,
Okay.
then do a stand up special, do specials, then do television, then become a film star, then get into producing, directing, writing, then authoring, which I did, and then music.
So
I'm
you
in the
followed the
music
plan.
Yeah, I'm in the music stage.
You're right on top
Wow.
of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So speaking of which, so we're listening to I Know, and You hooked up with Richard Elliott. I mean, he's quite a sax player from the
Unbelievable.
Tower of Power. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
What was that like?
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. I called him. He said yes right away, and I was a big fan of his.
Yeah.
You know, when we first met, we met at this Cuban restaurant in L.A., Versailles, and I didn't know it was him. So he calls back to that when I'm doing the jazz cruise. He goes, "I met you one time," and I said, "I actually remember that, but I didn't know it was you."
Right.
So I started rattling off his music, and he goes, "Yeah."
You know.
He didn't come to the restaurant with a sax, you know.
No, he didn't.
It's
He
hard to
didn't. He
recognize
didn't.
him without a
He
sax
didn't.
in hand. But,
You know, and Dave Cause the same thing.
Yeah.
Dave Cause, I did his cruise, and he discovered that I could sing along the way. He's the one who said, "You need to do an album." You know, and I did. I called him for the first tune, and he said yes.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you're Tommy
So-
Davidson. Come on now.
who would say no?
Not me.
Not a smart person.
Talk to us about the tour.
Yes.
Cat Williams.
And how did you find out that you were going to be a part of it with Cat Williams?
Actually, I got a call from my agent. Said, "Cat really wants you to be with him on this tour." Me and Cat don't know each other that well. I've seen him at clubs and stuff. I was like, "Okay, cool." I had never been on tour with him, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
He's the nicest. He's just a really nice person. He's taking care of me well.
Yeah.
It's me, Mark Cooper, Tony Roberts. Who else is on it? Pretty Ricky. There's some other comics, and it's a really good show.
Yeah.
We've been touring the whole country with the Hulu at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just happy to be doing it all.
I bet.
You know, doing it all, but one of the things we're talking about now is comedy. So for you, what reward do you get from comedy? What do you love most about that, making people laugh?
I can never get too down because there's always somebody walking up to me with their face lit up.
All right.
You know, so I'll get off a plane, bills or whatever, like everybody else got.
Right.
You know, and then somebody will walk up to me and go, would you sign this for my grandmother, man? You know what I mean? And I go, yeah. And I'm right back in.
Takes you right.
Right back in, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Feels good. And then the troupe that I was with, you know, I got so lucky to do that show, you know?
All these iconic
Look at
people,
all of these.
Look at all those, yeah.
Holy
Crazy what came
smokes.
from
Yeah,
that
we're just loaded up, man. And we lit up the 90s.
Sure did.
#1 show. Changed
did.
the world. We really just changed this
did.
country.
Yeah.
You're right.
With our
And you're
cast.
talking about which show in particular? In
Living Color.
Living Color. Yeah.
Changed the world with our cast.
Yeah.
And then we changed the business because we all went into
You're separate.
different facets, you know what I mean? So,
You kind of flipped it on its you-know-what.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
We did. But what we did was we really identified what America's really about. We laugh at everything.
Right.
Right, exactly.
We laugh at everything.
Right.
So we took the black and white out of it
Exactly.
and just added some color.
Right.
You know?
Such
Hey,
a
I gotta
smart
keep
show.
that one.
You should
Yeah.
keep that one.
We'll save it for you.
Talk to us about Proud Family, Lending
Yeah.
Your Voice, season 2, season 3, season 2.
Season 2
The
of
reboot.
a reboot.
It's a reboot.
Love
Now, 20 years ago, you know, we were #1 on Disney. Now, 20 years later, we're #1 on Disney Plus.
Look at you.
See, so we're rolling.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
still get to be Oscar proud, the dad.
I
you know,
love it.
Pity! You know, look how she dresses now. You know, you know.
Look at you. Look at
But I raised 2 sets of kids. You know, now the younger kids got the new
new
one.
version, right.
Yeah, and the older kids grew up on the
Remember
other one.
that? Yeah.
So I can't beat that. You know.
You have
Two
lived
generations
quite a
already.
life. That plan continues to work out,
It does.
and I'm
It does.
so happy that
More
you
to
Yeah.
come.
that's
Much more to come, right?
Much more to come. Much
Yeah.
more to come.
Let's,
But today, that's the best part of it. You know, today I can make a difference in my life.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's the last one I have until tomorrow. So
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live it
That's
right.
hasty. Stay in the present.
I'm gonna
Make it
borrow-
work.
I'm going to borrow some of that.
Tom, you're the man.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
joining us
much.
today. We really
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Have so much fun tonight.
Yeah.
I will.
Throughout the
I will.
tour.
Oh yeah, we got we're gonna have fun this weekend, man. New York,
Kick it
get
out.
ready.
Kick it out.
Nueva York.
Yeah. All right.
You can see Tommy tonight at MSG Gardens Hulu Theater. To find tickets, go to catwilliamslive.com.